If you want to be the best brow artist in your city, it first comes down to your brow mapping. The two biggest frustrations I see new artists having when it comes to brow mapping is that it takes too long. So what should be a 2-hour service is now taking you 4 hours, which is keeping you from doubling your business. Second frustration is the brows are uneven because your technique is wrong. And no matter how many times you practice, if you're practicing with the wrong techniques, you're never gonna get it right. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you the do's and don'ts of brow mapping so you can double your business and save you and your clients some time. Before I show you the 3 biggest mistakes I see artists making when it comes to brow mapping, I want to let you know I have a free brow mapping training you can grab in the description below. First one is you want to make sure your tail is higher than the front of the brow. I see a lot of artists making their tail way too long, and what happens is this is going to droop the face. What you want to do instead is lift that tail so it's always higher than the front of the brow. It doesn't have to be dramatic, just a little lift is going to go a long way. And the next one, this one is really big. If your client comes in and they have sad brows, I call it sad brows, that's when the tail naturally is lower than the front of the brow and they desire an arch. So instead of just drawing in the brow the way your client walks in, which I see a lot of artists doing, this is a no, because the tail is already lower than the front of the brow, right? What we want to do instead, what you can do to lift the brow is invert the front of the brow lower when you're drawing the shape. So we're going to go this way. They are going to lose a little bit of hair, but they're also going to get that lift that they desire. So this is not a lot of hair to lose at all. Now the tail is lifted, and the most important tip that you're going to get is you're keeping the majority of your client's natural hair. Do not shave your client's hair to lift the brow. That's a no-no. And the third mistake I see artists making is not making the front of the brow to the arch long enough. You're not elongating it. So if you guys can see on my ruler, you have point A, B, and C. A is the front of the brow, B is the arch, and C is where the tail goes. From the front, from point A to point B, you want that to be 2/3 of your length. And then from B to C, you want that to be 1/3 of your length. So 2/3 from here to here and 1/3 from here to here. And this is going to give you an elongated brow instead of giving you something that's more like a rainbow brow, which you don't want. So that's how you properly brow map. Make sure to comment below and let me know what part of this process was most helpful for you. And remember to grab the free mapping training below, and I will see you in the next video.